What it do? Your boy 100, we back, you know what I'm saying? And you know what it is. We about to react to a video. My man said no fap, cold showers, and journaling for 90 days. No fap 90 days? Why would you do that, brother? We about to find out though.
I had a lot of bad days with
No
gout.
fap 90 days.
But that
What's the benefit?
took the wedding cake.
For what reason?
Oh, hi. My name's Cole Hastings. 90 days ago, I decided to quit porn and off.
I also decided to start taking cold showers.
Cold showers suck, bro.
And I also started journaling. This video is to show you what has changed in my life through these 3 practices.
Cold showers is ass. I took them, not by choice.
What's going on, everybody?
Shit
It's Cole
suck.
Hastings. If you're new to my channel, it's about vegan fitness, personal development, and
Vegan
vlogs.
fitness?
So consider subscribing and
I'm
hitting the
vegan
bell
myself,
so
so
you
you know
don't
what I'm
miss
saying?
a
Shout out to
video.
my dog.
About 90 days ago, I decided to try some common internet trends to improve my well-being and productivity. And when I say that I've been doing these 3 things for 90 days, that's not entirely true. I've actually been taking cold showers for a little over a year now. But the journaling and the nofap started around 90 days ago. So
What is wrong
what
with
have
this
I
man?
learned from this, and have these practices changed any areas of my life? Let's dig into it. Let's start off with nofap. This is the practice of abstaining from watching porn and off. I can't think of another word other than off, so I'm sorry. if
There's
that
other
makes you
words, brother.
uncomfortable.
You have
And
to
there
bleep
are
it. Think of
3
something else.
modes
Be
to
creative.
nofap. The first one is easy, where you're still able to jack off but not watch porn. The second one is medium, where you abstain from watching porn and off, but you can still have sex. And then hard mode is abstaining from all 3 of those things. Now, when I say I'm doing nofap, I'm talking about medium mode. This is the one that I have been on, and I wouldn't even consider easy mode to be nofap because you're still thing. It just doesn't seem like something that would bring a ton of benefits. Now, the claims and anecdotes that I read prior to doing nofap, just to get some more information on it, were pretty phenomenal. An increase in muscle and energy, greater well-being, more confidence, more respect for the opposite sex, and you will find that the opposite sex may be more attracted to you naturally. On a quest to
What?
improve myself after one of the most darkest and depressing periods of my life after a breakup, I decided to give it a shot. It has now been just about 90 days since I started this, like I said, and I can confidently say that most of these things came true. First off, I've experienced much higher energy levels, and this makes sense to me because testosterone is, in a sense, energy, and when you're keeping that inside yourself and not releasing it as often as most people do, you know, you're gonna naturally have more energy. The problem with this newfound barrel of energy trapped inside you is transmuting it into something beneficial. I have days where I truthfully
Man.
cannot stop thinking about sex. It's just, that's just what happens when you keep it in you. And sometimes it's really hard to stay focused on work and
I don't
transform
know about
that
all
energy
this don't-
into your work, but this does get easier
I'm
over
skeptical,
time. I
big
find I get a
dog.
lot more work done during the day now, but I don't totally attribute that to nofap. I feel like that's definitely helped a little bit, but that's not the main or like only reason. Now, as for muscle gains, there has been a lot. I am the most muscular I've ever been, the strongest I've ever been, and I find I have more energy to work out more often. Now, this could be due to so many things. You know, if you're consistently working out, you're inevitably going to see progress if you got your nutrition down and you're progressively getting stronger
Duh.
with your lifts, with your resistance training. But I don't know, I feel like these past 90 days I've been building muscle so much more efficiently than before I started this. And this is even with home workouts where I have no equipment in here, basically just a pull-up bar and a backpack that I use. So I'm doing just body weight stuff and I'm building muscle even quicker. So that is an indicator that, you know, no fat
You ain't
is
even
helping.
swole.
Although that's not to discredit bodyweight workouts because I do think they work just as well. I also do feel much more attractive
I can get you to quit watching porn in only 2 days without the
Why-
fear of
I
relapse
don't-
and without using willpower or
What?
constantly trying to destroy.
to women,
needs
and I
that
don't
ad?
have any more like unrealistic standards when it comes to women, because porn is unrealistic as hell, and women don't usually look like the women that are in porn, and they don't usually want to do the same things as in porn, you know, like I'm pretty sure they don't want to have sex with the
I'm not
pizza
looking-
guy.
I'm
but
not looking for
as
porn-
if women are naturally
porn
more
stars
attractive
on
to
the
me,
street.
I honestly don't know. I've had no indication of that, sadly. All I know is that my sex drive has definitely gone up, and it makes me want to pursue women more. When we watch or
Of
check off
course.
or both at the same time, we're releasing very harmful chemicals in our brain that get addicted to these activities. So you get that
Harmful.
natural dopamine back when you stop doing these activities, and instead you have to find that sexual pleasure in real life, which is obviously how it should be, how it always should have been. Now, a lot of you guys might be asking, Cole, how can I do this? I always have to feel like I have to do it at one point. And maybe some of you guys have had like streaks where you haven't done it for a long period of time, but you relapse. So how do you stick to it? Well, for me, I can't give the best advice because I found it to be really easy for me because I just really wanted to improve myself after the breakup. But the best advice I can give you is to keep yourself busy and to find a way to use that energy elsewhere. When you feel that
I don't know.
strong
If I don't
urge
wanna
to
do it, I
which
just don't
will
do it.
inevitably happen.
If I don't
you
wanna,
wanna
I
get
just
up,
don't.
You want to take a walk, you want to maybe meet with friends, or work out or do some type of work. Just get yourself out of that mindset where that's all you're
Get on
thinking of.
Tinder or
Distract
something.
yourself and use that energy elsewhere. You need to fill those gaps where you usually do the bad thing with good productive things.
The bad
All right,
thing.
now let's move on to cold showers. Cold showers promise many amazing benefits such as an improved metabolism and circulation, an increase in endorphins, better skin, and it might even increase testosterone levels in men. But this video is not about the science behind cold showers, it's about my personal experience. So what have I experienced in this past year or so? Well, right off the bat, I can tell you that when I just walk out of that cold shower, it just feels so damn good. It just gives you a rush of energy. It perks you up in the morning. It's one of the best ways to
Man,
wake
but it's
up
painful
in the
while
morning,
you're doing
apart
it.
from even caffeine. And it makes you feel like you've already accomplished something with your day because it is very difficult to get yourself to go into that cold shower. Also, my skin looks exponentially better due to cold showers. When we take hot showers, we're like drying out our skin, especially a lot of people use like the hottest setting on a shower, and that really is just drying out your skin a lot. It's gonna make it not look as good. When you take a cold shower, you don't have any of those dry
Look at the
skin
agony
problems
in this
that you
man's
usually
body
get,
and
unless,
face.
you're moisturizing after a hot shower.
Agony.
That might just completely mitigate the effects of it, but I still feel like the cold shower helps with skin overall. As for immunity, I can't really say. I haven't been sick in months, knock on wood, but I attribute most of my
I ain't
amazing
been sick in
immunity
years.
to the vegan diet, of course. But I'd have to say it can't hurt to take cold showers too for that. Apparently it increases the amount of white blood cells in your body, which increases your immunity. There's a lot of science on that. Go check it out. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description too. I also can't say whether it increases testosterone or not because I don't really have anything to compare it to. But if you do cold showers on top of NoFap, I guarantee you that for most men, this is going to get rid of your ED problems. It's something that just makes me really happy to do.
ED
You
problems.
feel so refreshed afterwards, always. The cold water
Pause.
is also
Erectile dysfunction comes from a lack of circulation and a lack of blood flow. A cold shower may help, but you need to clean out your fucking get the cholesterol out of your bloodstream. That's it. If you have an erectile dysfunction, your heart is fucking up. Go to the doctor.
great for inflammation in the body, like if you take an ice bath. That's sort of an ice bath kind of thing, but not as effective, but it still does decrease inflammation. So for all of you athletes, you lifters out there, if you want to increase, or I should say decrease, the amount of time it takes for you to recover, then cold showers might be a great option for that.
Man.
Now, for as to how to actually get yourself to go into that cold shower, because I know sometimes when we turn the faucet on and we're looking at it, we're like, I can't do this. I honestly just suggest
Pain.
plunging in. A lot of people on YouTube and people who advocate for cold showers, they say first start off by going in with hot water, waiting 30 seconds, and then turning it to cold water.
Nah,
but
not
I don't
I.
believe in that. I think if you want to just really step out of your comfort zone, become more confident with
Anytime I took a cold shower that was on purpose, I just dove in. There's no way I'm finna step in there in some hot water and then turn it to cold. Like, nah, I need to just go ahead and get it over with. Just like going to the pool. Just jump in head first. Just get it over with.
yourself, which is a way to do that because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. Just go in, just plunge yourself in. And the best way I have found to do this, I actually still do this to this day because I find it hard sometimes, is do the 5-second rule. So you are going to count down from 5 to 1 in your head, and you're just gonna jump right in there. For some reason, the fact that you count in your head or count out loud makes you want to do it more. Like, we are primed to think that a countdown is something like really intense, so we're like, all right, let's do this. I'm about to do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And you go in. That might help. And after you do it consistently, like all things, it will get easier over time, and you will be very glad you do it every time you step out of there. Now, finally, let's talk
Here
about
comes our ad.
Hunger Root is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty.
I'm gonna open the box.
Skill.
journaling. Now, there are so many different types of journaling practices out there, but my practice might be the simplest one of all. All I do is write goals, the date next to it, and then I write down all the goals that I need to complete for that day.
What kind of apartment
Usually
is
it's about
this?
3 to 5
Is
goals.
this a loft?
And then under that, I will write 3 things I am grateful for. It has been shown in many studies that physically writing down your goals makes you much more likely to complete those goals throughout the day. And this makes sense because it gives your mind more of a signal to get it done when you write it down. And also writing it down makes it so that you can't forget it. You know, if you do forget a goal that you have to do that day, you can just open back up the notebook. As someone who's super forgetful like me, this really helps. And the reason I write 3 things that I am grateful for is because I want to start off each day with a sense of gratitude. And surprisingly, most of the
that's
things
some
that I
terrible
write down in
handwriting
my
right there.
journal that I am grateful for are super little and what would seem totally insignificant to most people. And you know what? I have my journal around, so I'm gonna grab it right now. I'm gonna show you an example of this. All right, so let me just find a random day here and give you guys an example of the 3 things that I was grateful for. All right, so I wrote, I am grateful for my camera lens, the lens I have right now, because
I don't care about
love
this
it
part.
so we just use every single day because especially in the morning when your mind is the most malleable,
know what journaling
is
does.
so undervalued and overlooked these days. So it's a nice little mood boost to get the day going. Now, very rarely when I'm in a very dark place and my mind is just going 100 miles a minute, I sometimes just
Give
like
me the
spit
total
out
breakdown.
words on the page of how my mind
After-
trying to
after
play
90
games
days,
with me, trying to get
how
me
you feel?
to over worry. So I do recommend sometimes if you are feeling like really terrible, just like write down how you're feeling in a journal and maybe write down solutions too, but you don't even have to go that far to write solutions. Just write down how you're feeling and that will stop this loop in your head and make you realize how dumb it was for you to like just overthink this thing over and over, because I know I still do this all the time, and yeah, that can really help too. You can do that every once in a while. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like for me.
That's the
Help
end?
push this video out to more people, to the YouTube algorithm, and they're recommended, and then they can see Cole Hastings and be like, that guy's cool, I'm gonna subscribe to him. Thanks for watching till the end as well. That also always helps. Love you guys who watched till the end. Thank you. I hope you guys do some
Whatever. Anyway, so I guess he did kind of break down his benefits of doing each thing. The no fap. Of course, if you ain't getting yours off, and like you're gonna want to talk to women more, because how else you gonna get yours off? Makes sense. What else was he doing? Exercising. Yeah, exercise is important. It releases endorphins and all that. No, cold showers. The cold showers, man. I don't know. I tried it. It sucks. It makes you not even want to shower. Like, if I gotta go through agony every morning or every night whenever you take showers. Like, I gotta go through agony every time. I don't know. But my dude, I forgot his name. What's the dude that does the ice water breathing? Like, his benefits sound phenomenal. Like, his body is fighting off all kind of diseases because he's so full of white blood cells. Like, I'd rather do ice water breathing than take a cold shower every day. But anyway, this video long. Yeah, I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe if you feeling me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, next time.